In the land of Egypt, where myths intertwine with facts and the sands conceal secrets thousands of years old, this civilization remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Since the discovery of the pyramids, the Karnak temples, and the secrets of mummies, scientists have been striving to unravel the enigmas of a past that grows even more mysterious with every new finding. But in recent years, discoveries have emerged that changed everything. Discoveries that astonished the world and struck fear into the hearts of scientists because of the new, unforeseen questions they raise. Could the Egyptian civilization have been more advanced than we ever imagined? Do these discoveries hold clues to secrets we aren't ready to understand? In this video, we'll take you on a profound journey through 15 new discoveries in Egypt that sparked controversy, puzzled scientists, and might even rewrite history as we know it. Get ready to be amazed, because what you'll hear today might change everything you thought you knew about one of the greatest civilizations on Earth. Number 1. Discoveries of terracotta statues depicting goddess Isis Aphrodite in Bahnasa. In an exciting announcement in January 2024, a Spanish archaeological mission from the University of Barcelona uncovered terracotta statues depicting the goddess Isis Aphrodite in the ancient site of Bahnasa in Magna Governorate. The mission also uncovered several tombs from the Ptolemaic and Roman periods, along with a number of Roman mummies during their excavation work at the Bahnasa archaeological site. Dr. Mustafa Waziri, Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities, explained that the Roman tombs discovered were located in the eastern part of the upper cemetery at Bahnasa. These tombs represent a new burial style, consisting of a pit carved into the natural rock beneath the ground. In a first for Bahnasa, terracotta statues depicting the goddess Isis Aphrodite were found, with the goddess wearing a crown of plants and a headdress, shedding new light on the burial styles and secrets of the region across different periods. Director General of Middle Egypt Antiquities explained that the architectural design of the tombs at this site consisted of a well-like stone structure with a door sealed with mud brick leading to a large pit containing empty coffins as well as sealed ones with mummies covered in painted cartonnage. The discovery also included 23 mummified bodies outside of the coffins and 4 anthropoid-shaped coffins, one of which contained 2 mummies along with small votive perfume bottles. The mission plans to continue their excavation efforts in the coming seasons in an attempt to unveil more secrets of this fascinating site. Number 2. Discovery of a skeleton, revealing the oldest case of rheumatoid arthritis in ancient Egypt. In a unique archaeological achievement, the joint Italian-Polish archaeological mission successfully uncovered the remains of a young woman suffering from rheumatoid arthritis at the Sheikh Mohammed site in Aswan, as part of the Aswan-Com Ombo archaeological project. This significant find is the only diagnosed case of this disease in ancient Egypt to date, making it one of the oldest known cases in the world. Studies revealed that the affected joints include the hands, feet, shoulders, elbows, wrists, and ankles. The skeleton provides scientific evidence of the existence of this disease in ancient times, even though it was not clinically defined until the 17th century. To date, no written or pictorial evidence from ancient Egypt has explicitly mentioned rheumatoid arthritis. The project focuses on studying the health conditions of ancient Egyptians, particularly those from Lower to Middle social classes who lived in peripheral areas of the Egyptian state, such as southern Egypt. In 2016, the project documented the first case of vitamin C deficiency in the skeleton of a child dating back to the pre-dynastic period, from around 3,800 to 3,500 BC. Extensive scientific research is expected to be conducted on the discovered skeleton, opening new horizons for a deeper understanding of the lives of ancient Egyptians, particularly in the realms of health and disease. Number 3. Discovery of mummies with golden tongues in Minya. A strange archaeological discovery has puzzled scientists and raised many questions. In the archaeological area of Bahnasa, in Minya Governorate, a joint Egyptian-Spanish mission unearthed tombs dating back to the Ptolemaic era, containing mummies with golden tongues and nails. For the first time, human remains with 13 golden tongues and golden nails were found inside these mummies, along with a collection of texts and depictions reflecting ancient Egyptian themes. But why were these tongues made of gold? Was it a representation of high social status, or were there spiritual rituals behind this phenomenon? Scientists are still perplexed as they attempt to decode this mysterious discovery. Some theories suggest that the golden tongues were used to ensure the deceased could speak in the afterlife, perhaps to the god Osiris, the deity of judgment and resurrection. But why does this tradition appear only here? Was it common during the Ptolemaic era or unique to this area? Some mummies were also covered with a very thin layer of gold on their faces, raising further questions. Was this used to sanctify the deceased? Or did it symbolize the concept of immortality associated with gold in ancient Egypt? This discovery, combining unusual rituals and the unique use of gold, has left scientists wondering what drove the ancient Egyptians to adopt these practices. Were these rituals common or reserved for a specific group? The archaeological mission is still ongoing, and who knows? Perhaps the coming days will reveal even more exciting secrets about these golden-tongued mummies. Number 4. Discovery of the upper part of a colossal statue of King Ramses II in El Ashmunain. A groundbreaking archaeological achievement sheds light on ancient Egyptian history. The joint Egyptian-American Archaeological Mission, in collaboration with the Supreme Council of Antiquities and the University of Colorado, has announced the discovery of the upper part of a colossal statue of King Ramses II in the El Ashmunain area of Minya Governorate. The statue is made of limestone and measures approximately 4 meters in height. It depicts King Ramses II, seated, wearing the double crown and royal headdress, topped with the royal cobra serpent. Hieroglyphic inscriptions praising King Ramses II are visible on the back pillar of the statue. Studies suggest that the fully restored statue could reach a height of 7 meters when its upper and lower parts are assembled. Experts have confirmed that this newly discovered upper part complements the lower part that was found in the year 1930 by the German archaeologist G. Roeder. Currently, cleaning and restoration work has begun in preparation for reassembling the statue in its entirety. The site represents a significant religious center during the New Kingdom and the Roman era. The area includes several temples, including one dedicated to King Ramses II, hinting at more exciting discoveries in the future. In ancient Egypt, El Ashmunain was known as Kamunu, or City of the Eight, serving as the center for the worship of the Egyptian Ogdoad. During the Greco-Roman era, it was called Hermopolis Magna and became a center for the worship of the god Thoth, Jehuti, and the capital of the 15th Upper Egyptian nome. Number 5. Discovery of colorful pharaonic paintings depicting daily life in ancient Egypt 4,300 years ago. An Egyptian-German archaeological mission has uncovered colorful pharaonic paintings depicting the details of daily life in ancient Egypt inside a tomb dating back over 4,300 years. The paintings, found within a mastaba tomb, were discovered in Dashur, located about 40 kilometers south of the Egyptian capital, Cairo. Dashur is situated south of the famous Giza pyramids and near the ancient capital of Memphis, where the pyramids of King Snefru, the Bent Pyramid, and the Red Pyramid are located. The rectangular mastaba, made of unbaked mud bricks, measures approximately 8 meters by 12 meters. The tomb containing the paintings is notable for its 7 burial shafts and an additional shaft used for ceramic vessels and other items associated with burial rituals. According to inscriptions on a large limestone false door, the tomb belonged to a man named Seneb-Nebef and his wife Idut. The style of the tomb, along with its inscriptions, paintings, and pottery, suggests that it dates to the late 5th dynasty or early 6th dynasty, around 2300 BCE. The corridor and chapel were adorned with intricate paintings on clay plaster, a rarity for a tomb in Dashur. Despite significant destruction, many paintings were preserved, showcasing images of the tomb owner and his wife seated before an offering table, scenes of daily life, such as boats on the Nile and a market, and servants presenting gifts during funerary rituals. Inscriptions revealed that the tomb owner held multiple positions in the royal court, managing tenants, while his wife held the titles Priestess of Hathor and Lady of Hathor. Number 6. A 3,500-year-old royal rest house discovered in Sinai. At the archaeological site of Tel Hebua, Tharu in North Sinai, an Egyptian archaeological mission has successfully uncovered a mud brick structure believed to be a royal rest house or palace linked to Egypt's eastern gateway. This significant find was made during excavations conducted as part of the Sinai Development Project. Initial studies reveal that the building dates back to the reign of King Thutmose III of the 18th dynasty during the New Kingdom. Its distinctive architectural design and the scarcity of pottery shards within suggest it served as a royal rest house, possibly during the king's presence in Sinai, while leading military campaigns to expand the Egyptian empire. The structure comprises 2 consecutive rectangular halls and attached rooms. The main entrance is located to the north and leads to the first hall, which features 3 limestone column bases. The second hall is slightly smaller, containing 2 limestone column bases and 2 side entrances. Beyond the second hall are 2 separate rooms, along with smaller rooms annexed to the exterior of the building. A scarab inscribed with the name of King Thutmose III was discovered, along with evidence suggesting the building was later fortified with a surrounding wall and a main gate to the east. The site also underwent a different use during the 3rd Intermediate Period, 21st to 25th dynasties, transforming into a cemetery where children were buried in pottery vessels. This structure is more than just a royal rest house. It represents a crucial chapter in Egypt's ancient military history. It also highlights the strategic importance of North Sinai as a border region and a hub for fortifications during the New Kingdom. Number 7. 33 new archaeological tombs in Aswan. In an exciting announcement, Egypt's Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities revealed the discovery of 33 archaeological tombs dating back to the late Pharaonic period, as well as the Greek and Roman eras, near the Aga Khan Mausoleum in Aswan. These rare family tombs were uncovered by the joint Egyptian-Italian archaeological mission, revealing mummies and parts of funerary artifacts, offering us new insights into the lives and deaths of people from those ancient times. Among the fascinating finds was a mummy of an adult woman and a small child, aged around 1 or 2 years, discovered lying together in a stone sarcophagus. Could this small family have been immortalized together in this tomb? Initial evidence suggests these tombs were designated for the middle class of Aswan's inhabitants, while the upper parts of the cemetery were reserved for the elite. Preliminary studies have also shown that some of the mummies suffered from infectious diseases, opening the door to deeper investigations into the lives and health of people during these eras. Number 8. The discovery of the first and largest ancient Egyptian observatory. At the archaeological site of Tel El Farain in Kafr el-Sheikh Governorate, Egyptian archaeologists have uncovered the first and largest recorded astronomical observatory in ancient Egypt. This observatory dates back to the 6th century BCE and spans an area of 850 square meters in the southwestern corner of the temple complex in the ancient city of Buto. The observatory consists of a large mud brick structure featuring an east-facing entrance that allowed sunlight to illuminate a central hall shaped like the letter L. The sunlight was used to track the movements of stars and the sun, and the priest responsible for these observations was known as Psammetichus Smen, whose name is inscribed within the observatory. Inside the observatory, a solar sundial was discovered, a stone clock used to determine daytime hours by measuring the sun's shadow. Additionally, a tool known as the merkit was found, which was used to measure time at night by observing stars. These tools showcase the Egyptians' remarkable expertise in understanding time and astronomy. The ancient Egyptians used the observatory to record seasonal changes, determine the dates of religious festivals, and precisely measure time, reflecting the deep connection between astronomy, spiritual practices, and daily life. This discovery is not just an archaeological find, but a testament to the advanced astronomical knowledge of the ancient Egyptians and their ability to create sophisticated tools, prompting us to reconsider the depth and brilliance of their civilization. Number 9. Discovery of Ramses II's sword. A new archaeological discovery in Egypt's Nile Delta, specifically in Bahira Governorate, has captured the attention of archaeologists and enthusiasts of Pharaonic history. The Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities announced that an archaeological mission uncovered military barracks and weapon storage facilities dating back to the New Kingdom of ancient Egypt. Among the remarkable finds was a bronze sword inscribed with the name of Pharaoh Ramses II, who ruled Egypt from approximately 1279 to 1213 BC. Scholars believe it is likely that the sword was gifted to a high-ranking officer as a royal reward. The discovery location, a small room near an area vulnerable to enemy infiltration, suggests that the sword was intended for combat rather than ceremonial display. The discoveries were made in the archaeological area of Tel al-Abqain in the Hosh Issa district of Bahira Governorate. The Egyptian Ministry of Antiquities confirmed the historical and archaeological significance of the Abchaean fortress, which was one of the military strongholds of the ancient Egyptian army on the Western Military Road, protecting Egypt's northwestern borders from attacks by Libyan tribes and the Sea Peoples. The New Kingdom of ancient Egypt extended from the 16th century to the 11th century BCE. This period witnessed the creation of Egypt's most famous monuments and the reign of its most renowned pharaohs, such as Ahmose, Akhenaten, and Ramses II. The Abchaean fortress dates back to the 19th dynasty during the reign of King Ramses II and remained in use until the Greco-Roman period of ancient Egyptian history. Number 10. The astonishing discovery of intricately decorated coffins from ancient Egypt. In a thrilling new discovery, archaeologists have unearthed a 4,000-year-old burial site belonging to Idi, the only known daughter of a prominent ancient Egyptian governor. This fascinating find has captured the attention of experts and sparked debates about the artistry, culture, and life of Egypt's Middle Kingdom era. Idi's remains were found inside two intricately decorated coffins, stacked one inside the other and adorned with detailed hieroglyphic inscriptions both inside and out. These texts, known as coffin texts, were believed to guide the deceased through the treacherous journey of the afterlife. The coffins, remarkably preserved, were discovered in a burial chamber nearly 50 feet underground in Asyut, an ancient city on the Nile. This site was part of a joint excavation by researchers from Sohag University in Egypt and Berlin's Free University. Hieroglyphic inscriptions on the coffins identify Idi as the lady of the house, hinting at her high social status. Her father, Jefai Hapi, was a powerful governor of Asyut during the reign of Pharaoh Sinusret, the first of the 12th dynasty. Jefai Hapi's tomb, known as the largest non-royal burial of its era, stands as a testament to his influence and wealth. Analysis of Idi's skeleton revealed she likely passed away before the age of 40 and had a congenital deformity in her foot. Her burial site contained not only the coffins, but also a painted wooden figurine, which may represent Idi herself, and a canopic jar used to store her mummified organs. This discovery offers a rare glimpse into the often overlooked Middle Kingdom of Egypt, a period overshadowed by the iconic pyramids of the Old Kingdom and the legendary rulers of the New Kingdom. The exquisite craftsmanship of Idi's outer coffin, with its vibrant and meticulous paintwork, demonstrates the artistic and cultural sophistication of the era. The preservation of the coffins and the elaborate inscriptions have left researchers both amazed and puzzled. The coffins were surprisingly intact, despite evidence of ancient tomb robbers. How did these artifacts survive with such detail preserved? What deeper meaning lies in the hieroglyphic inscriptions that adorn the coffins? Number 11. Copper pollution at the port of the Great Pyramid. Scientists have discovered evidence of heavy copper pollution at the port near the Great Pyramid, which was used to transport materials and workers. Although the port has since dried up, the team analyzed its sediments and determined that copper pollution peaked around 4,500 years ago, coinciding with the construction of the pyramids of Giza. Copper levels were found to be 5 to 6 times higher than the natural baseline. Researchers believe that the discovery of copper in ancient soil samples could have implications for the timeline of the region's initial settlement and the living conditions of non-royal Egyptians at the time. The presence of toxic copper also points to a thriving tool-making industry during that period. Number 12. Discovery of hallucinogenic beverages. In an intriguing archaeological discovery, scientists announced the finding of remnants of a hallucinogenic beverage, blood-colored, in a 2,200-year-old vessel featuring an inscription of the ancient Egyptian dwarf god Bes, known for his association with music, joy, and childbirth rituals. Analysis of these remnants revealed astonishing ingredients such as wild rue and Egyptian blue water lily, plants known for their psychoactive and medicinal properties, along with other components like pine and grapes, which were used to create a beverage resembling blood for religious purposes. But the biggest surprise was the discovery of remnants of human bodily fluids, such as saliva and blood, indicating that people actually drank this mixture as part of their rituals. Researchers believe that this beverage was used to reenact an ancient myth known as the Eye of the Sun legend. According to the story, the god Bes offered a hallucinogenic drink to the goddess Hathor to calm her when she was in a bloodthirsty mood. Scholars also believe that these rituals might have been connected to attempts to enhance fertility, as childbirth in the ancient world was fraught with danger. As a result, ancient Egyptians resorted to magical rituals and guided dreams to ensure a successful pregnancy. Could this be evidence that the Egyptians practiced hallucinogenic rituals? Number 13. Did the ancient Egyptians attempt to treat cancer? In a groundbreaking archaeological discovery, researchers have found evidence suggesting that the ancient Egyptians may have performed surgeries to treat brain cancer thousands of years ago. Marks of surgical procedures discovered on an ancient Egyptian skull revealed cutting traces around cancerous areas, opening a new window into the history of medicine in ancient Egypt. A team of international researchers studied two skulls over 4,000 years old, housed in the Duckworth Collection at the University of Cambridge. One of the skulls exhibited large and small lesions indicative of a tumor. However, the real surprise came with the discovery of precise cutting marks around these lesions. The microscopic examination of these marks provided evidence of the use of sharp tools, possibly metallic, to attempt treatment or removal of the affected tissue. Was this merely a medical exploration, or was it an actual attempt at treatment? Researchers believe that the ancient Egyptians may have conducted medical experiments to address cancer. Tatiana Tondini, a researcher at the University of Tübingen, stated, "This discovery proves that ancient Egyptian medicine was not limited to treating conventional illnesses, but also included medical explorations and experimental surgeries." Meanwhile, Professor Edgard Camaros described the discovery as extraordinary, saying it changes our perspective on the history of medicine. This new finding highlights the ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians and their bold approach to confronting diseases. Could this be evidence of humanity's first steps in understanding cancer? Did the roots of modern medicine begin here? Number 14. Discovery of a 2,100-year-old temple hidden in a cliff face. In a groundbreaking development in the field of archaeology, an Egyptian-German team has uncovered an ancient gateway and a chamber believed to be part of a massive temple dating back over 2,100 years. This temple, discovered in the ancient village of Arthritis near Sohag in southern Egypt, could rival the famous Luxor temple. During excavations at the site, researchers unexpectedly found a gateway consisting of two towers leading to a rectangular chamber measuring 6 meters in length and 3 meters in width. The chamber is believed to have been used for storing jars and pottery. However, the real surprise was the inscriptions on the gateway. They depict King Ptolemy VIII, who ruled Egypt during the Ptolemaic period, offering sacrifices to the lion-headed goddess Repit and her son, Calanthes. Additionally, the corridor leading to the chamber was adorned with carvings representing Repit and the fertility god Min. Archaeologists suggest that this temple might have been dedicated to the goddess Repit and is believed to be part of the Great Temple of Aphrodite, once considered one of the grandest temples of the Ptolemaic era. The temple, constructed during the reign of Ptolemy VIII, is thought to have had a width of 51 meters and entrance towers rising to 18 meters. Christian Leitz, a professor of Egyptology and the project leader, believes that the finely polished limestone blocks discovered may have belonged to an impressive rock-cut shrine. The Egyptian Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities has described the discovery as particularly significant because it sheds new light on the architectural history of the Ptolemaic era and may help uncover a massive Ptolemaic temple that rivals Egypt's most famous temples. Number 15. The secret tunnel in the Temple of Taposiris Magna. Deep within the Temple of Taposiris Magna, built in honor of the god Osiris, archaeologists have uncovered a stunning engineering masterpiece. Led by archaeologist Kathleen Martinez from the University of Santo Domingo, a 4,300-foot-long underground tunnel has been discovered, standing 6.5 feet high and lying 43 feet below the temple's surface. This extraordinary find is located west of the ancient city of Alexandria and has been described by the Egyptian Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities as a unique engineering marvel. The tunnel's remarkable design showcases the advanced engineering knowledge possessed by the ancients. Intriguingly, part of the tunnel is now submerged in water, likely due to earthquakes that struck the region between the 3rd and 2nd centuries CE. These seismic events caused sections of the temple to collapse and flooded portions of its passages. What makes this discovery even more significant is its similarity to the famous Greek tunnel of Eupalinos, regarded as one of the greatest achievements of ancient engineering. This remarkable find not only highlights the ingenuity of ancient engineers, but also raises questions about the secrets still buried beneath the sands of time in this historic site. These were some of the most important discoveries that reveal new secrets about ancient Egyptian civilization. There's no doubt that the past still holds many mysteries yet to be uncovered. Let us know in the comments which discovery impressed you the most, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting content.